Good afternoon, my bipolar people. Yes, this is the bipolar shit. I came straight here. I have not been at the bipolar retreat because the energy is not right now for the bipolar retreat. Although I just wrote a poem yesterday. I just wrote a new poem yesterday because I'm craving for sunshine. Like I'm literally craving for sunshine. It's been a rough couple of days. And I do my best to push through. I do my best to push through and push past the hate and the whatever it is that's attacking me. Whatever these people have made up their reasons to hate me and attack my life every day. But that's just that. That don't have nothing to do with me and what I go through and what I deal with in myself every single day. That actually is not even a component of it. It's just what happens to me in my home. So it's like, okay, I go through this, I go through that, I'm going to be up, I'm going to be down, yeah, and that's just me, right? No matter where I'm at, that's me, I'm going to go through that. And then I happen to come home and know that people are spying on me. I'm not even going to talk about that. That gets no energy today. There's too much other things going on. Too many other things that I want to talk about. And I'm not okay today. Usually, when I finish Zoom therapy, y'all already know, it used to be on Thursdays. If y'all kept up with me, it used to be on Thursday. When I started working my job as a life insurance agent, I needed to be available for my Thursday meetings. So now Zoom therapy is on Friday. And I needed to have my therapy today. I needed therapy today. I didn't have it last week because, wow, I spent all day getting myself together for Dolphinland. So that wasn't happening. And I think I remember telling her, so I believe I told her. So I didn't see her last week. But today, first of all, I'm feeling so heavy. I don't know why. I always feel so heavy for other people's things. People that I don't know, people that have nothing absolutely to do with me, but I feel so heavy. And let me tell you who I feel heavy for right now. That young lady, Krishan Rock. I am feeling so heavy for her right now. And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about a couple of things. And probably not her per se, not because I don't like to talk about the people. I don't like to talk about the celebrities and their situations. It's just that these situations that they're in are so indicative to what we in the community deal with. But it looks glamorized when we see it on social media. But we deal with this shit every day. We got these girls dealing out here every day with these niggas that make them think they love them or that's putting them in a position to be somebody, and that's kind of just using them. Now, I'm not saying that about this particular situation. That's why I don't like to talk. I just like to talk about the things. Because for some reason, a boy is going to be a boy. So if he likes you and he likes you for this time and he shows you some love, you can believe it. But also believe that the boy is still going to have his eyes open for everything else. You have to know that. You have to know that. Now, I hope I'm talking loud enough because let me turn this down because they all loud behind me, and I just want to make sure I'm talking loud enough for the video because clearly Birdland got it in for me today. They've been very, very loud and off the hook for today. I don't know what's up, but I'm not doing good, and I don't want to cry because the way I feel today, that's that kind of day. It's like that feeling that you get, like you just want to cry for no reason, and I don't even know. But there's a lot of things that I'm feeling. Yes, hold on, because he just called my name. Okay, I had to talk to the birdies because they really don't like when I sit here with my back turned. That's a real thing. It's a real thing. They know I don't mean no disrespect. It's just the view. I like this view. You don't want to see that little ass kitchen. I damn sure don't want to show you that big ass hallway. It's more hallway than it is apartment in this motherfucker. So I want to get to that though. I want to talk about this young lady because let me tell you what I saw. In the beginning, when I saw her busting out with him or whatever, like clearly she's a hothead. But I felt like his love for her, their attachment, I felt that was real. You know why? Because two broken pieces usually make something. It may not make what it's supposed to be, but broken pieces, you can put them together to make something. And that's what happened. I'm not getting on to that. I kind of liked how, like, because you can see that he really felt for her, and it didn't even seem like that with the baby mother. It looked like the situation with the baby mother was that, because I think they were high school sweethearts or something like that, right? So it looked like that kind of situation is, you know, the high school sweetheart, she was the pretty girl, and he was the cute guy, and they made the couple, and then they had the baby, and then now he's Blueface, and then life is such, right? But now look at her. And I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying, you're in the background now. You have two kids, so you're not on the forefront of what he put you out there to be. Somebody else is now there. But he really feels for that girl. I do not want to talk about him. And I don't want to talk about her too long. I want to talk about the healing that people need to do. And when I say that, I'm talking about myself as well. I'm talking about the healing that we as a community, individually, and as a whole, that we need to do in order to show who we are. They're not going to tell you. Nobody's going to tell you. Even we don't tell you. Well, we say it when certain shit going on or when there's a protest. Only things happening is when there's a fucking protest for something. Why don't y'all motherfuckers see that every day we are this world? Some of the most major inventions in this land that people use throughout this country were invented by a black person. I'm going to just name two. The toilet bowl and the traffic lights. Now, just get with that. Just put some thought to that. And got no recognition. Zero recognition. I don't want to talk about that. You know what I want to talk about? You know what I feel? Because my bipolar shit is really hitting me today. The past couple of days, the sun just playing games like I'm starving for sunshine. And, you know, it just kind of brings me back into when I go through my thing or whatever, and how I used to always help people. Like, I'm a social worker by trade. If you didn't know, I have a bachelor's degree in sociology. I was a social worker for 20-something years. And for all the time that I was helping other people, I didn't realize that I was not taking care of myself. You have to take care of yourself when you're in a position to help other people. Because if you don't, you break. You break and you fall, like I did. And so, now I'm in my healing space. Because of course I can't heal, but of course I cannot heal because people that don't even know me are attacking me. I don't want to talk about that. It's just that my bipolar shit is kicked up today. It really is. But I want to talk about healing the community. And we say it, and you hear these people, and they say it, but who really means it? Who really wants to help? Who really wants you to feel good about yourself? Who's really pushing you for that every single day? Who wants that for you every single day, no matter what your status is? You could be a celebrity, you could be a store worker, you could be somebody punching in a computer. It doesn't matter. Are you okay? Every day. And when you're not okay, what are you doing about it? For me right now, see, I haven't been really meeting anybody, but I gave this dude my number. Why are you calling me on the face? I don't want to see your face. Just call me. Call me on WhatsApp. I'll get to that, though. I gave 2 people my number in like 3 years. Like 3 years. And I gave, just recently, I gave 2 dudes my number. That's crazy, I know. But, you know what I want to do? I want to meet this girl, Krishan Rock. I want to help her. Because there's a lot of people, I'm sure, the therapist and everybody wants to grab her and snatch her up and take her away from him. You know, that's what everybody wants to do. I want her to get in touch with herself. Let me tell you, because I told you, when I see somebody and I see something in them, I tend to look a little back. So I look back on her. This girl had a future. She still does. She still does. But this girl was magnificent. She did well in school, and she ran track. That's what I wanted to do. But this fucking being born with a broken foot is not somebody that can run track. I'm clumsy than a motherfucker. But so when I saw that she ran track, that interested me. It made me want to look at her. It's a certain drive. It's a certain thing in you when you want to run track. So I'm interested in those kind of people. So when I saw that she did that, she interested me more. And then I heard the song that she made. And I think it was called It's Okay, or It's Gonna Be Okay, or something. I don't know the name of the song. I don't remember. But that shit made me cry. And that shit made me see her. There's certain things, there's certain ways that, you know, certain people with certain vision can see people. And I saw her in that song. I heard it, but I saw her. Same way I used to see Dolph. When I would hear him, I could see him. I could see his spirit. I could see his soul through his music. Other motherfuckers, you don't have to know what I'm talking about. Believe me when I tell you that. So this girl, that shit made me cry. It made me want to reach out to her then. But I felt like she's young. They're both young. They're in this tumultuous love. Situationship, relationship. He called it a relationship, so. Because y'all got us where thinking sometimes that it's just us in the relationship, and we'll just say, this is my man, but he'll go and be like, that's my friend. So it's only verified, I guess, once he said it. And he did. So they're in a relationship, and it's hard. It's hard for them to be who they are together. Even though they love each other's space, they love what each other bring to each other, that craziness, right? That crazy love. That's what crazy is. Their relationship. So when you want to look for a definition of crazy, don't hear somebody say they bipolar and think that that's crazy. Because crazy is a behavior, not an emotion. That relationship is crazy. I'm not going to talk about all those things. All I wanted to talk about was that song and what I saw this morning about the interview when she got dragged out of the interview. Felt so bad for her. Because it's like, once he's pushing you away in front of the public, she needs something else. She needs somebody else, not no man. Somebody she can call, somebody she can talk to, somebody to vent, let that shit out. I think I want to be like the neighborhood hip hop whisperer, because I'm living this shit. I live this crazy shit every fucking day, so I know it when I see it. And it's hard to see. It's hard to see and not be able to help. It's hard to see and not be able to grab her and hug her. Like, I wanted to be the one, like, get off of her bodyguard, like, and just hug her, hold her. Because she needs that. You see people's experiences with their families, and you start to see that, you know, everybody want to act close-knit when you got money. But it ain't really like that. Family ain't really like that. Family ain't really like that. So she's hurting. Like, when I was working, when I was a social worker, oh, I was a super social worker. I was helping everybody. I was helping people. I was doing things, you know, I could say it now, but, you know, not things that were wrong, but outside of the protocol of what I was supposed to be doing to help these families. I worked for one program. We gave Pampers and milk, you know, on a weekly basis so that I would give as they needed. What if they ran out of milk and they wasn't able, they don't have no money? Like, I'm going to not give them the Pampers and milk? No, I did it. I always had to sign it out. So why are you signing out more than them? Because she needed it. I'm not stealing it. I wrote it down. She needed it. So I was always the one trying to overhelp people and really doing that shit, and I was not taking care of myself. I wasn't taking care of myself. And what happens is that at this point, when I broke, I wasn't prepared. And there's no way to prepare for a breakdown. Let's be clear about that. There's no way to prepare for a breakdown. But I think once you accept that you have these issues, and once you accept that I need help, and this shit is like not how I want to live, that's your preparation. That's your preparation. That's you saying, it's time for me to fix this shit. It's time to fix it. It's broken in pieces, and then it's already broken in pieces, and then you're allowing other people to just make sure it's just grinded to nothing. I've done that. I've been that. The thing is, and this is for everybody, I hear in your raps, I hear in your songs, the pain that you're feeling, that you write through these songs. How are you dealing with it? Through the songs? That's number one. Because you're getting it out. But then, once it's out, are you dealing with it? Are you satisfied with the emotion that you feel now that you put certain hurtful feelings out there? And we not always are. We'll put those feelings out there, most times negatively, because when we're ready to express and shit, a cry for help don't usually look like, oh please, I need help. A cry for help looks fucking ridiculous and crazy and beating up people and fighting in the street and getting drunk and to the point of you don't even know where the fuck you at. That's the cry for help. We don't know that though. And if somebody brings it to our attention, we're not gonna just, we ain't gonna just accept it. Like, what? This is what I do. If I feel like drinking, I'm a fucking drink. If I feel like smoking, I'm a fucking smoke. But when it's in excess to where you're uncontrollable, I'm telling you, this girl, Krishan Rock, I see a lot of what I had to go through, of what I did. I've gotten dragged out of places after beating the shit out of somebody. And I don't like to always talk about fighting and stuff like that. It's just that that's a big part of my life. I fought a lot in my life. I'm tired now. But I see so much of myself in her. And I think that's why I want to reach out to her. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I will. But my spirit wants to. You got to get down to the bottom of what's fucking with you in life. When you're in your 20s, these 20-year-olds, they're showing out. And that's because they have the generation of their parents, right? Who did not deal with what was fucking with them all their lives. So what do? We put that shit on our children. Not purposely, not intently. I never wanted to hurt my kids. I just realized now, as a professional as I was, and everybody saw what I presented, because what I wanted was to take care of my family. What I wanted was to have a strong foundation for them. But what was I building that on? I was building that shit on quicksand. Because I was broken. I had nothing to build nothing on. But I worked hard, and I worked hard for a lot of years, thinking that I was building, thinking that I was establishing myself. And I did. Because people in the community, they saw me a certain kind of way. They knew either my first name, which I won't say, or KK. She got her business. She don't play that shit. Everybody knew. But because I was always, the business I was taking care of was usually had to do with everybody else, I didn't take care of me. I neglected me. And I know that for how hard I fell. And those falls are serious. Those bumps along the way on the fall, they're even worse. Because you know you're going to hit the bottom. But damn, I still got to go through this too. I got to deal with this too. You coming at me too. Yeah. Yeah, this is life. So I feel like I'm getting a little better with not crying on camera, because I was crying earlier. Definitely cried during Zoom therapy. But they're there. The feeling is there, but for some reason they're not falling, and I'm appreciative of that. I don't want to be crying. I told y'all I got 5 different personalities, and they are for real. They are for real. And so when I hear other people say or reference another version of themselves, right? And then you see the person that they are, you might have known a little bit about what they went through, then you know that that's for real. They're not just saying that. That's for real. And that's why people have to be careful too, right? Because you'll see one personality, because I'm trying to keep calm, I'm trying to keep everybody together, right? But on a particular day, you'll fuck with somebody, and it might be one of my whole other personalities that's like, we don't deal with that. And that's what people don't understand. You just have to leave people alone. And if you're not helping, then you're hurting. If you're not helping, and you have so much to say, or you got so much input, you're hurting. That point right there, because this is what I want to get to, because I mentioned this on my last bipolar shit. But sometimes I don't want to give too much people give people too much wind to feel like they're justified in the things that they say when they offend a mass of people. Now, I'm going to go back to this situation because it came out one way and then I heard it another way about, because first it was about the baby mama era, something like that, and then it turned into a generation of side chicks. I forgot how she said it, like, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This girl who said, what about when you find out your mother and your grandmother was a side chick? Now, as I stated before, you don't know what people's situations are. You don't know what people's situations are. You judge, or she took her situation, because maybe she found out her mama was a side chick. So you took your situation, and you're so angry about it, and you want to offend the whole fucking world now. Now she got other young girls looking at their mothers like, well, why my daddy wasn't around? Why my daddy got a wife, and why I got a sibling that's older than me and younger than me, but they from the same, like, you know what I'm saying? So you got now, you got people questioning themselves, questioning their parents. You fucking kids don't question your fucking parents. And that's what I'm trying to tell mine. But my problem was that I wanted to be honest with my kids about the shit that I've been through. I wanted my kids to know I came from nothing. Even though I had a family right over there in Queens, I still came from nothing because it was like they threw me away. So I built what I thought I built, again, on nothing. That's why I felt. Once I lost my mind, it was gone. Everything gone. Everything was gone. And that's what happens. That's how it turns into this thing that we can't control ourselves. So we angry within ourselves, so we want everybody else to be angry. So she done put this out for everybody else in the world, that everybody should be mad at their parents or their mother if their mother was a side chick. Like, that's none of your fucking business, actually. But the world, the social media has now brought it so that every child can question their mother. You can disrespect your parents like nothing is supposed to be. So I feel. Okay, we're not going to keep going through this. I'm just not. Alright, we're not doing that. People are so fucking annoying. I'm not, see, it's already 28 minutes. I don't like my videos to go too long. But could we please start the healing process? I want to reach out. Like, I feel like we don't need no fucking doctors. I don't need to be no fucking doctor. I don't need no doctorate degree in psychology, psychiatry, neither of them, to know that I can help somebody because of everything that I've already gone through and still go through. Experience is the best teacher. I don't give a fuck what these doctors say. Yeah, they might be able to prescribe some meds, so, I mean, I could tell you what I need and you go ahead and give it to me. But within our community, within trying to heal our community, we don't need them. You need me. And I need you. Acceptance is the preparation. Once you accept that things are not right with you, things are not feeling good inside you every day, you have these I'm an angry person, and it's calmed down a whole lot. Believe it. But I'm an angry person, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way I look. I turn to a little man. I call him Mikey. It's one of my personalities. Let's start the healing process. Let's heal each other. Reach out to me. Get at me. This is KK. You already know me with this bipolar shit. I've been here a while. Nobody really reaches out. I have my selected few that reach out to me, and I appreciate you. You know I love you. But we have to really start this. One of my peoples, we're talking about ways that we can figure this thing out through YouTube. If it has to be through YouTube, let's start the healing process for us. This is the bipolar shit, but it goes way further than that. There's so many other mental health disorders that we need you to recognize. Ask for help. Okay, you don't want to go to them, then come. Let's come together. It's here. I have a bipolar support group on Telegram, and I just started getting what you call them? Join whatever they call them. I don't be knowing. I don't be wanting to call people followers because I ain't no fucking follower. But bipolar support group. So even if you want to start there, join in a bipolar support group on Telegram. Hit me on YouTube. Hit me a note. Let's get to this, alright? I'm ready to heal the community. I am your neighborhood hip-hop whisperer.